Taurus, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person you were thinking about when you clicked on this video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And if you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we are going to look at some tarot cards. I have some oracle cards, and then at the end we're going to look at some personal messages. Now keep in mind that this is just a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. And if you feel that any roles need to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means flip it. Well, your very first two cards that you have here is the Page of Pinnacles and then the Temperance card, right? The Page of Pinnacles is all about laying the foundation down. So this individual that you may be thinking about may be really looking at making the foundation very solid in this relationship, setting a plan of action. You know, what are we going to do? Where are we going to go from here? With the Temperance card, this is all about doing it in a very balanced way. This card can also represent a very harmonious relationship, right? And so you've got, you know, the Page of Pentacles is an earth sign card. And so you may be the one that is trying to, I guess, lay a foundation or make some type of plan of action. But this is a very harmonious relationship. You're definitely wanting to settle down, lay down the foundation. And this individual is as well. Oh, we got the Emperor card. The Emperor card is your Aries card. And this is all about somebody that is very dependable, very stable, very practical, logical even. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but this is definitely somebody that, you know, they run their stuff. You know, they don't need, they're very independent and very dependable, right? And then we get the Empress card. My goodness. Now, the Empress card is somebody, and I love that this followed the Emperor, because this is 3 and 4, right? And so this is somebody that is very nurturing, or you are, or both of you are, right? This looks like somebody that is, you know, very focused and very practical, but also somebody that is very nurturing and loving. Maybe they're a parent, like a mother or a father that is very nurturing. This also can represent harmony. So that really goes very well with the Temperance card. Wow. Well, you know what? I wouldn't mind at all when people are setting a foundation with the Emperor and the Empress. Okay? Because the Emperor and the Empress, honey, they don't play. You can see that they're both sitting on their thrones. Okay? And so I think both of you, if we're looking at this from a relationship, both you and your person are very wanting to get along, right? But also people that know what you want and know what you don't want. Okay. And then we got the Knight of Cups. Now, this is beautiful because this is about taking action towards some type of emotional offer or romantic proposal. But this is definitely following the heart. This card represents attraction. Wow, we got the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a new beginning in love, right? This is a new relationship. This is having that emotional awakening of like, wow, you know, I really want to be with this person. Me and this person really get along very well. We have a lot of joy together. When you're together, it feels like a celebration, or this card can represent a celebration. I don't know, like a marriage, or I don't know, any kind of celebration, right? But this is beautiful to receive. And then we get the Five of Pentacles, thank goodness, in the reverse, because this is all about, you know, recovering from any kind of past pains. This is an end to type of hardships, right? This is an improvement on your finances is what this card represents. And the Five of Pentacles in the upright, I'm talking about, this is financial destruction. This is where you just feel like there's no coming back. There's no recovering from this. It just feels like bankrupt of life, right? And this card with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, it really represents a change in that. So you or your individual may start to see that change when it comes to a financial aspect. We got the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is also a new beginning, but this is more on the creative side versus like a new beginning in love. And so you or this individual may be very creative and also feeling very inspired. You know, when you're happy with somebody and when you feel very loved and supported, I mean, man, you can really just go so many different ways. I mean, you can have so much inspiration and so many ideas. It's almost like a muse for somebody, right? So you may be somebody's muse or vice versa. And then we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. And this is all about choosing happiness, right? This is you or your person, but it's having a sudden awareness of like, holy crap, this is where I'm happy. And, you know, either this has happened already or it's going to happen. But this is all about just having that sudden awakening of like, whoa, this person makes me happy, and daggone it, I'm choosing happy. We got the freaking Emperor again. That's an Aries card. Again, strong Aries. All right. Okay, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is all about having ambition, desire, manifesting what it is that you want, and really having financial opportunities open up. So this could be for you or the individual that you're thinking about, or both of you. But somebody has a desire, whether that be to build up your finances or a desire to start a new venture, a new business, a new career, whatever the case is. But this is all about manifesting. So when this card shows up, it really lets you know that you got to start focusing on what it is that you really want in your life. And so does this person. All right, we're going to get one more from this deck if it'll come out. And then we're going to switch it to a different one and see if we get the Emperor card in a third deck. Honey, I'm going to hang this up and tell you right now that you're dealing with an Aries. All right, we got the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is all about celebrations. Now, you know, this is definitely a beautiful card to get because it's not only celebrations, but it's really just having happiness, support, friendship. You know, typically this card is shown with three individuals all tapping up a glass. So you may be going out doing things. This individual may be doing that, hanging out with friends. And it is important to have your friend base and your support, regardless of whether a relationship is a great harmonious relationship or not. It's very important to have that friendship. This also could be a friendship that you and this individual have that is very strong. Maybe you guys like to have a couple drinks together. Maybe you have a lot of fun together. Ultimately, really what this card is saying is that who you are around, you're happy being around them, whether it be this individual or somebody else. We got the Queen of Wands. All right. Fire all over this reading, right? Aries, Leo, Sag. But this is somebody that is a take charge person, right? This person is no joke, right? They stand up for their beliefs. You see, they got their arm up. They're like, what? I stand for what I stand for, and I stand strong in it. This is somebody that's very passionate. They can be very passionate in a relationship. They can be passionate about work, whatever the case is. All right, we got the Five of Wands. Do we have this one? No, we had the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, but now we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. And this is all about, you know, calming your temper down. So you or this individual may have a little bit of a temper and they're really trying to control it, or you are, but it's all about ending the battles, right? Just wanting to be in a harmonious relationship, because maybe you guys have been through some very battling relationships in the past, you know, where it's just always an uphill battle with somebody. But with this person, you know, this is a person that they're willing to compromise when need to. You're willing to compromise when need be. Wow, we got cards just dropping. All right, did we have this one? I feel like, I don't know why I keep thinking we've had these cards, but all right. And then we have the Page of Coins. Now, this is all about setting a very strong, oh, we did have it. It was the very first card of the reading. It is the Page of Pentacles. This is the Page of Coins. So this is all about, you know, setting that strong foundation, setting a plan of action. By getting it twice, it's either a really strong message that it's happening, or it's a very strong message that both of you want to build a very strong foundation so that you don't go and invest in this relationship inappropriately and then the whole thing come crashing down, right? And so this is all about just, you know, starting anew with a new frame mindset, a new way of addressing your issues and communicating. But this is beautiful. The Page of Coins is all about making something happen. A solid beginning. And then we got the Strength card. This is all about overcoming as well. You or this individual has been through it, honey. All this overcoming that I keep hearing, right? But this is all about having that strength to overcome the pains of the past, take control of your life, and move forward. Have the courage to persevere into it and move into it. All right. Let's get some oracle cards. Whew. All right. Well, the very first card that came out is playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. You guys may have a great deal of fun together when you're together. You can see she's all hugged up on him. They're in a swing. They're like, what are we going to do next? Where are we going to go next? What playground are we going to go to? All right. And then we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I know that's right. That's about forgiving and healing. And again, forgiving is what? Learning the lesson. All right, this says pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So there may be some red flags. You know, and red flags don't always have to be something bad, but it could be, you know, maybe a person gives you a sign that they are not... like, okay, as an example, maybe somebody doesn't trust you. The question is why don't they trust you? You know, making sure that you have that conversation so that you can really understand what those red flags are. And are they truly red flags, or is it just a miscommunication? I guess is what I'm saying with this. All right, we got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. I know that's right. I mean, you see it. All right, and then we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So we have to make sure that in any relationship that we go into, that we're not codependent upon that relationship. That we can exist, you know, uniquely on our own without that relationship. Because what that means is that you don't need that person. You want that person. And that definitely changes the whole dynamics of a relationship. So we just want to make sure that we're not building any codependencies to anybody in our life. Or anything for that matter. All right, let's get some of the... Oh, yes. Yes, we get the Mask card in the reverse because you guys are showing who you really are. Good or bad, you guys are showing each other. This is who I am, putting it all out on the table. And that's beautiful. All right, we got the Dragonfly. This is all about things coming into the light, adapting, changing, and healing. Whenever I see the Dragonfly, I'll just say whenever I see Dragonfly around, I always say that that's spirit, you know, your loved ones coming to visit you. So this could also be somebody that's very in tune with the other side. You could be, or just that you're being very guided by your ancestors or spirit guides. Okay, let's get a couple more. All right, we got self-indulgence. Focus on yourself. It's time to heal. Do your shadow work and start loving on you a little bit more. Have you not been loving on yourself enough? You know, sometimes when we don't love ourselves enough, we will straight up tell ourselves that we're not worthy of a situation. All right, we got the Coffin card. I love this card because you know what this means? This means endings bring new beginnings. And when you end the pains of the past, when you're able to move past that, boom, you can jump right into a new relationship. So that's a great card to get, especially with the Ace of Cups showing here. Is once you let go of the past, then boom, you can start a whole new. And then we get the Seduction card. I mean, do we need to say anything? Look how she's laying like, I just came to see you at your job, you know, with my little trench coat on kind of thing, right? This is a very strong connection. This is somebody that you feel very seduced by or they feel very seduced by you. But either way, y'all are both in it to win it when it comes to the seduction aspect. A lot of passion, a lot of chemistry. All right, let's get, you got beautiful reading. So you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get 2 of the Dream Oracle cards for you. Let's see what other messages we got. Oh, yes, this is, my favorite card of this deck. Number 10, attune to the call. You know what that means when you see this? Is that either you're being drawn to a passion in life or you guys have been drawn together for a reason and you're answering the call. You know, if there's something pulling you to this person, you are letting it pull you and vice versa. Or you may have a new dream or goal or something that you're wanting to set and you just need to listen to the inner part of you. The inner, when you really look within, is going to tell you what direction to go in any situation. And then number 37, stop and take in the view. Take stock of the treasures you've earned. This is all about being thankful for what you do have. Okay, it's hard sometimes when we're going through a lot to be thankful because we're like, man, we just want so much more. But when we look at this, right, you can see that light is off in the distance, but the light is still there and you can still get to it. And what this is saying is just, you know, until you get there, enjoy it. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the view in front of you is what this is saying. Instead of being so angry that you're not already at that peak and at that light, really enjoy everything around you, every moment that you have with this person, or they will be doing this with you as well. All right, let's get some Fairy Temple Oracle cards for you. I'm going to get two. Beautiful reading, and these are the most beautiful cards that I think I have. So let's do it. Let's pull two of these. Oh, my goodness. Okay. First off, you get Ancient Memory. Ancient Memory is all about learning from the past, but it's also representative of soul contracts. When we see this card, this means that this person and you just had that instant connection. Just an absolute instant connection together. It's almost like your souls remembered each other. Like, have I known you before? Did we just meet like 5 hours ago? Because I swear I've known you like all my life. That's what that feeling is. It's also about learning from the past, right? Being very wise about the things that you've been through so that when you come into this new relationship that you're not bringing in the same toxic behaviors that you may have had in previous ones or they may have had in previous ones. And then we get the End card. Now, let me tell you something. This is all about putting an end to the old so you can start anew, right? And this card says, sweep away, culminate, and restore. So this is all about restoring yourself. You or your individual or both of you have been through some pain, and it's all about recovering from that, whether it be a financial loss, an emotional loss, combination of both. Whatever the case is, this card is signifying that it's coming to an end, that the cycle is going to turn in your favor, and that's beautiful. All right, let's get some personal messages to these cards and see if there's anything additional that needs to be said. Happy heart, happy start. Whoa, I can't even hold the card. Happy heart, happy start. So when your heart is happy, man, I'm telling you, it's easy to start things, right? It's easy to have goals and dreams when your heart is happy. This says you must learn how to communicate. Speak up. It might change everything. However that resonates, I think that's a strong message. Maybe somebody's holding back communication in some way, not really saying everything that's going on the inside. All right, it says Sundays are still ice cream treats even if you don't get the cherry on top. Be happy with what you have. And we just talked about that, right? You can look at this and you can see that peak off in the distance and want to be within that light. But there's nothing wrong with enjoying the trees on the journey to it. All right, be happy with what you have so that you can be more abundantly rewarded. Oh, these cards are going crazy. All right, let's get one or two more of these and then we'll get a poem for you. It says, don't take any moment for granted. Oh my goodness. What now? Hold on. Appreciate where you are. Enjoy the journey is what this is saying. Oh my goodness. Let's get one more. All right, we have big changes are coming. I know that's right. And then we have watching. Somebody watching you. You watching somebody's moves. And then this says you are good enough. You've been thinking you ain't good enough. You better change that thinking because you are good enough regardless. You have beautiful things that you bring to the table just like everybody else. Don't ever doubt that. All right, let's get your poem for you. Number 30, is there another one? No. Number 32, expectations. One day they'll fear me for my strength because they won't ever be able to see that I already know what they will be expecting and they won't be expecting me. Child, you done had some people doubt you in your life, doubt your ability to be successful, whether that be successful in finances, successful in love, whatever the case, but you've had some people doubting you. And there's been people that have said, you know, oh, you're not cut out for this, or you'll never be able to amount to this or whatever. And all you're saying is, you know what? One day you're going to see a whole new me and you won't be expecting this. But I know what you'll be expecting, but you won't be expecting me. I like that. That's a great poem to have because that's all about building yourself. Not because of somebody else's expectations, but because you know that you can do better for yourself. All right. If this person that you're thinking about could say anything to you, I'm talking about anything, no fear, no pride, no ego, what would they say, right? Let's get a couple messages. What would they say to you directly? I would say this is coming from their higher self, not their conscious self. All right, I'm going to get a couple, build them up, and then I will read them one by one. Couple more. All right, I'm trying to set them up. All right, one more shuffle, and we'll go with the ones that we have. Okay. All right, I thought it was stuck to another card. All right, let's see what this person would say to you. We're just going to read them one by one. I wish I could hold you. So I don't know if you guys are at a distance right now, but they really want to hold you. This says, I want you more than I know how to express. I never expected to fall in love, but I'm so glad I did. I just want to sleep beside you, lay in your arms, hug your spirit, dance with your heartbeat. This person wants to connect with your spirit. It says, please talk to me. So maybe they feel like you don't communicate everything to them. Maybe they feel like that they don't know about you because you're not talking about it. This says, I want all of you. That means good or bad. Okay, they accept you for who you are. This says, I just want to talk, bond, and laugh. This person wants a very intimate connection with you. One in which you guys can be solid friends, solid foundation, right? This is what this is all about, this reading. It says, I fear being alone, so I surround myself with many. This person may be very social, gets out, does a lot of activities out in the community. And it's really just to distract them because they really don't necessarily like being alone for whatever reason. And obviously that's why we have some healing cards here. So I think this person just needs to do a little bit of healing so that they can be comfortable in their own solidarity, and they don't have to feel like they're constantly running behind this person or running here or running there. This person may busy themselves a lot. All right, and then this says, it's so cold without you by my side. And the last message is, I'm in love with you. They in love with you. Okay. All right, now I know this is a love reading, but I have a couple of finance and career messages. Let's just get a couple and see what happens, see what comes out. Maybe it'll resonate with you, maybe it won't, but we're going to try. Let's try. Okay, let's get a couple more. All right, well, the very first one that stood out is money trouble. So you or your individual may be going through just a little bit of a rough patch financially. This says discontent and bored. Somebody may be feeling bored with their financial situation, wanting things to change. It says you are powerful enough to feel success. Do you doubt that? This says showing up late can equate to a no-show in others' minds. Whenever this card comes out, I just always think about making sure that you set the impression with whatever job you have, whatever career you choose. Just make sure that you understand how your behaviors speak, not just your words. All right, this says treat others as you want to be treated. So if you are in a position where you have received a promotion or something, just remember where you came from, okay? This says in 1 year. So I don't know what's going to happen in 1 year, but hey, sounds like it might be promising. Because why? Because luck is in your favor. What you going to do, win the lottery, child, in 1 year? I like it. Maybe you're not going to win the lottery, but your financial situation will change. That's for sure. All right, well, this is your reading. Please make sure to come back and check me out again.